and you have AI being the fastest adopted product in human history, where like, ChatGPT, I think, onboarded more users in fewer days than any other software platform ever. And so we have hit that critical point where, technology is accelerating faster than ever. And so picking off where we left off, where are we today? I think when it comes to AI, people first reacted in two different, like in two ways. One, there was a lot of pontification, and a lot of fear where people thought, oh, the AI overlords are coming, and this is going to lead to Terminator, and a lot of unfounded fears that aren't really tied to like how the technology actually works. And of course, the same fears also are rooted in being afraid and worried that it might come for one's livelihood, right? Like the creative artists that say, I hate Midjourney because it's stealing, the thing that I built my whole life, the creative aspect. But I think the realistically, now that we're like, not just months, but years into this experiment, so to say, AI is at the current stage not as much replacing humans as being a massive enhancement to humans. Meaning, even today, years later, there aren't that many tools that completely end-to-end replace a person, but much rather they enable, let's say, a writer to produce 10 times as much writing, because they've got an editor right there 24/7 that can even maybe help them spitball ideas and, quickly review a paragraph, making sure everything looks good. Or the artist, that before you had needed a whole art team, now somebody, can get the rough sketches done instantly and like try things out. Then, of course, to get a perfect product, you still need that human hand currently to refine, whatever a Midjourney puts out, right? Like almost nothing that these tools currently put out are production ready. They still need that human interaction. So really, the way I frame it is that like humans are kind of the ones that navigate the orchestra, right? Like,
Right.
and all the different AI tools. And I think that's actually really empowering because then you're really tapping into human ingenuity and creativity where you're no longer limited by, let's say, the budget that you have for, hiring a ton of people, right? Now it's really empowering people that any individual could become a creator, a founder, and so forth, no matter how many resources you have or how many hard skills you've had, because it takes years to learn some of these things. Now you use a tool like Cursor and you can code something simple, at least get to the MVP, see people interested, then raise some money, then hire folks, because you're probably not going to build a tool that's used by billions of people with just something like Cursor, right? But not to get too far ahead, but essentially that's, I think, where we are today. I think it's very symbiotic. It's very harmonious how AI can actually interact with us.